back to our hideout. The Surge. Delilah is a powerful witch who leads a coven that has moved into the ruins of Brigmore Manor. You return to your hidden base in the flooded district to plan your next move. I don't think we should be chasing any witch, honestly.
Jessamine Caldwell's hands were all that was holding this city together. With her dead, this city was a fast, disintegrating web of guardsmen, overseers, nobles, weepers. Maybe this was the world the outsider was trying to show me all along. For years, I'd held together a shadowy band of ex-mercenaries, street kids, and refugees through discipline and a bit of black magic. On the fringes of a city that ate up innocence and weakness. Maybe today was the end of that small world. I thought of Jessamine Caldwell's hands shuddering as she lost her grip on life. Whatever doom was coming, I deserved it. My people didn't.
Yes. Dude knew. The blueprints you found unlock these upgrades. Some stealthy feet and improved clothes. Great stuff. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go upgrades, stealthy feet. Thank you. Yes. Purchase. And improved clothes. Yes. Purchase. More bit stealth. I mean, we do get heard quite a lot. Favors. No favors in this team. Purchases. Sleep darts for sure. Get all of the sleep darts that ever were. The dust for sure. Stun mine. Place this mine nearly anywhere. When triggered, it will deliver an electrical shock, rendering the target unconscious. Yes. Get 3 of those buggers. Upgrades. Should we have grenade capacity? Nope. Stun mine capacity. Stun mine extra charge. It either stuns them or it doesn't. Why does it need extra charge? Bolt capacity. Still got. I think we go with stun mine capacity. Purchase. And then a few more stun mines. Done. Leaves us with 47 coins. We couldn't buy anything anyway. We're good. Okay, what's the deal? Delilah's a powerful witch who leads a coven. Oh yeah, we know. Know all about that. We're back home though.
Dad, we've been attacked. Overseers are tearing the place apart. Looking for you. They're holding our remaining men, and their leader is in your chambers as we speak. If we take him out and free our men, we can still drive the Overseers back.
I want to know how the bastards found us in the first place.
That's a good question. Overseers have taken the base by surprise. The assassins are scattered and some are captured. Free them to retake control of the area. We should definitely do that. Maybe this is time. They've come onto my turf. The rules are out the window now, right? Summon assassins, bitches. As Dowd, summon allies to join you in combat. Hold that to target a location or an enemy. Release to summon an assassin ally. Your assassin ally will choose the nearest enemy and attack. If you targeted an enemy, the assassin will attack that character first. Then move on to other nearby enemies. If the assassin is summoned with nobody nearby to attack, he will stick around for a while before disappearing. Is he always going to win though? I don't want him to kill things. Uh-oh. Meeting Dowd. Another striking mouth. That's what my mother said. Another stinking mouth. That's what my mother said. A mouth that needed feeding for years on. Then would sass her every time it opened. First words I can remember her saying that. When she'd drunk for so long that her eyes stopped working for good. Drunk an ocean, it seemed to me. I left the patched up shack that we called home. But before heading out, I reminded her of all the time she'd put her hands on me or thrown me something or thrown something at my head. The night she'd rushed me like an ox and sent me down the back stair. All the time she told me that I was just another stinking mouth. Last thing I heard was her cursing me from her bed, cursing the blind dark. Running with my pals, we had to stay sharp to make enough coin to keep from starving. The same story across the aisles. Not the biggest kids, but sometimes the smartest and the meanest when we needed to be. The only way to stay off the back alley mattresses. Not desperate enough to go out into the drain flats with mudlarks. So it was a knife for us, trying to catch the eye of the Hatters or the boys from Bottle Street so they'd take us on. But when a dandy from Sercano stepped down from his polished coach and cracked my dear Deirdre's pretty head, left her twitching and dying in the muck, I snapped one off. I snapped off one of the wooden gazelles top of the coach and drove the splintered end into his eye as deep as it would go. Last I saw of Deirdre, she was still, eyes wide into the grey sky. But now I like to remember her with a smile, laughing from the void at the one-eyed dandy with the gazelle coming out of his head. No one would take me after that. The City Watch made a full sweep once a week for months trying to catch me. Even the Grand Guard came from Karnaka, down in Serikonos. It seems the dandy's daddy was the Duke of Serikonos. I was too much trouble for my friends from the old neighbourhood. Anyone who saw me tried to drive me away, threw rocks to get me to leave, or tried to get a bag over my head, hungry for the reward. Even the gangs cursed me on sight. Billy's bad luck, they'd say. Hexed. She'll make it bad for all of us. Wow, Billy, you wee trooper. So she was not loved as a child, tried to just get along in the streets, and one of these rich arseholes decided to kill one of her friends. Ooh, Billy, I like you. Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl who looks under rooftops. Billy Lurk, that's her name, innit? You may think you know what loneliness is, but I can tell you that you don't. By late in the month of harvest, I had hate inside me that would have choked most. Then I met Dowd. It was early in the dark morning. The only time I could go out walking the streets of Legal District. I saw them up ahead. 3 who looked like boys from the City Watch, but dressed out of uniform. They were out for blood and coin, running some kind of murder racket. Waiting on a drunk barrister to stagger out of a bar just at the right time. I didn't see him at first, but in the flicker of an eyelid he was on them, out of the cold night air. He used a single blade, nothing else, and it only touched each of them once, at the left side of the throat. Their blood splattered and steamed on the cobbles. Quick movements, an occasional grunt, dark-haired, and a glisp of a long scar down his face. When it was over, he made for the rooftops. I'd never seen the like of it, so I followed. I could have stayed and looted the poor bastards that he left bleeding. Could have eaten for a month, most likely, but this seemed bigger. So I tried to stay up with him, tried to stay hidden without losing sight of him. All across Dunwall, into the wrecked and ruined parts, he crossed into what I could tell was his territory, hidden sentries in odd masks. I thought I'd seen everything in the city, all the gangs, but this was something else. Clinging to the rooftops, I watched from behind chimneys. I watched, then followed him into an old building. Inside all of the gloom, rotted carpets and desks full of rat-eaten papers, paintings ruined by the wet. There were weapons and practice dummies. Men lived here in secret, training with knives and crossbows. I lost track of him and continued to explore, but I was a fool. He'd known I was following and came up from behind. When I saw him, I froze, waiting for him to speak. You followed me, found this place, and now you're not begging or running for your life. There is nowhere to run, I said, and I'm not very attached to it, to tell you the truth. He came close and looked me right in the eyes, trying to see some light inside that would tell him my story. You think you're already dead inside, but I'll give you something to live for. You'll fight for me and kill all the people. That's what I do. I'm an all the people killer. You'll fight for me and kill people, like the ones who've hurt you. I just nodded, feeling relief for the first time in months. Oh, she's my little protege! Where did we see that? Oh, it's in there? Okay. Got bolts, 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 bolts. Darts. Maybe I should be killing everything with this guy, and maybe not killing everything with Corvo. But we learned to run away, so... Can't even navigate my own bloody place, look. So we've got a couple of runes, a couple of charms, a captured assassin, and the overseer. Oh, overseer, you're going to learn. You mess with the wrong chaps when I get home. We know this area. We ran through this area with our other guy. Corvo Atano.
Should we gather for whiskey and cigars tonight? Never doubt it.
You're in my house now, boys. I don't think you realise what you've done. Oh!
Get out right now!
The deep watches. Before the cable snapped, there was nothing to see, nothing to report. My lantern revealed only the endless depth below, and my mission felt like a bitter failure. I would have returned to the surface empty-handed, but now, at the cost of my life, I've made a profound discovery. So I write these words in hope that someday my companions will recover this diving bell, which has become my tomb, and find this journal. I want others to know what I have seen here, what extraordinary events have transpired. Frost is gathering on the inside of the thick portals and my breath is misty. It has been 6 hours since this ill-fated adventure began, and my calculations make it clear that there is no more than an hour of good air remaining in the sphere. What brought me here? Curiosity? A desire for glory? Financial gain? In all the months I spent designing this submersible, my mind had been fixated in the minute details. Tampering with the glass portals, the airflow from the surface to the sphere, the ingenious switch that would allow communications via bells with the ship above. I pored over every element in the design and construction of this apparatus. Why had I never considered that the creatures here might resent my intrusion? That they would lash out at the iron monstrosity plunging deep into the unfathomable darkness? Did they attack a submarine? Boom, get wrecked. It happened in an instant. Out of the inky depths, a great fluke of a whale slid past my lantern, casting wide shadows into nothing. A second later, what had been a steady, controlled descent became a gut-churning tumble. The metal around me groaned, and I felt certain that the sphere would soon implode from the pressure. The spinning dizzied me, such that I could scarcely keep my feet, and then the savage collision whereupon my skull struck the deck and I blacked out. A precious hour of my time was spent in that fitful sleep. When I awoke, the sickening realisation came to me, cut off, untethered, and completely removed from the world above, with no chance of returning. I extinguished my lantern some time ago in order to conserve air, and only then did the ghostly radiance of the seafloor reach my eyes. Not the seafloor itself, but the tiny tentacled creatures that swarm over it. They create a carpet of soft colours, twisting and moving in waves as if they were singing with light. It is in this dim luminosity that I can see them, the leviathans, the great whales. Here, in their domain, they move with grace and elegance, with purpose. They've approached the sphere repeatedly now, one almost touching the portal with a great eye, as I stare into the orb. It's clear to me that they are not mindlessly searching for prey. It is observing me. It's curious. One by one they approach and peer in the window. There is an unnerving sense of intelligence in that gaze, devoid of malevolence. For a time they examine me, my predicament, and allow themselves to drift off to trace the broken cables along the seafloor. I dream that one will take the cables in its great jaws and haul me back to the surface, but it's only a rapturous fantasy of the thinning atmosphere. I find myself gasping now while the creatures move away and watch from a distance. The song is different here. I've heard it for years on the surface, but it's soulful and moving. The natural philosopher in me is beginning to suspect that the song has notes that we cannot detect. But here in the depth it can be felt. I feel they are trying to comfort me while I die. Oh, you've just realised, Sunshine, that the beasts that you're using are peaceful creatures. And smart creatures. And you're just eating their faces? Well, you're not really, you're just draining the blubber. That's bad enough. I don't want explosive darts. And where's this one gone? I would like some sleep darts, please. Have you guys got sleep darts on you? Okay, so there's a few more people left. Why are you playing that music? Play that funky music, white boy.
This one's done. There isn't any fight left in him.
You leave him alone. You want to see some feet? I'll give you feet.
No wonder they keep to the shadows. They're nothing in a stand-up fight. Who is it? That might be worth checking out. Like the outsider. Let my hand be restless. Reveal yourselves. Nice.
Okay, let's try another one of them. That worked really well.
Pick yourself up. Come out. We both know you're weak enough. I know you're here.
Hey, dude.
Where are you?
Over here with friggin' noises coming from you, idiot. Ain't a guard of you. You're going the wrong way.
Let my hands not be restless. Reveal yourself.
I'm right. Dude, you're so annoying. You're so very annoying. Because if I didn't want you to find me, if I didn't want you to walk over here, you would have been here. Okay, I'm right here. Just in case. Get wrecked, son. Free Nelson Mansassin. There you go, dude.
I'll wait for your word.
Yeah, you get ready for the word. The word is going to be bird. Okay, tell everybody. Everybody heard about the word. Bird is a word. What the hell is wrong with me? Something wrong with me. I think there might be. I think being at too many bone charms sent me a little bit crazy. What we get? What we get now? Whirlwind? You swing your sword moderately faster? Moderately. Moderately. That's it. Moderately. Not moderately. Please log this superstitious artifact. It was found in one of Dowd's men. It was found on one of Dowd's men in the training area within the commerce building. There should be a crate in the temporary headquarters for items of this nature. Deposit it there after you create a log entry for it. Overseer Marcus. Well, Marcus, I don't think you realise Who are you messing with, son? Oh, we got new things. Overseers are collecting confiscated artifacts at the temporary headquarters. Overseers have taken the base by I am going slightly insane. I think it's lack of sleep. Honestly, lack of sleep might be sending me over the edge right now. But it's very fitting. Oh shit! Thank you very much for the host, Megak. Megak just says, "Scare reaps inbound." Yes, you know. Yet you still do. Hey.
Huh?
Nothing. Why did you not put it on the ground? You idiot! Okay. How did he not see that? I am utterly amazed. I mean, these guys up here, we can certainly do something with them.
Hear me? I know you're here somewhere. There you are.
Well spotted, Sunshine.
Rouse yourself. Wake up.
Nope. Nope, dude.
Let my hands not be restless. I know you're here somewhere, scum.
I am choking you out. You've got no idea.
I know you're here. Oh, I'll find you.
Come on then, dude.
When I find you, it's going to be bad.
Yep, probably will be. Oh, can we not talk to him? I really want to talk to him and say, what the fuck do you think you're playing at coming into my house, bro? Oh, no, I think he's already found his. Bro. You know what? The victory letter. Overseer Pike, I've taken the Commerce Building. A temporary headquarters has been set up in a nearby structure. My men are dealing with a number of captives that should prove to be very informative. We have achieved total victory here, catching the enemy by surprise. The plans for a larger coordinated assault were obviously unnecessary, and I am confident that Dowd will show himself and will be in our custody shortly. Oh, well, you cocky prick. I mean, I'm here. Overseer Hume is responsible for leading the attack. The assault plans he ignored are in the Overseer's temporary headquarters. Okay, so what are we supposed to do? Kill him? Eliminate him? Nope. Acquire the assault plans? Free... I guess we'll go do that. Let's see if we can get out of here without him seeing us.
Another. It's you.
Okay, I guess you see me.
I thought your victims never saw you.
Well, you didn't. Wait, I guess you did see me actually. We sent him to sleep. It's okay. It's fine. Didn't hurt me. Oh, it would journal on Billy Lurk. I know you're here someplace. Yeah, shot them all. Got them all wrecked. Billy Lurk watches me closely, studying my decisions, each move I make. That's nothing new. Even as a kid, there was a quiet curiosity there. Though curiosity is not quite in the right word. Is that the time? Holy shit. Okay. Curiosity is not quite in the right word. But lately it seems more intense. I feel the hairs on my neck standing up, only realising a moment later that Lurk is on a roof or balcony nearby. Some mornings, some of my papers seem to be moved, maybe poured over. When we're alone, Billy is comfortable with the mask off. Questions come from odd angles, unrelated to a mission or to a specific target. Questions about what I'm thinking, about my attitude toward the target. It's kind of odd, something to watch. Another puzzle. Every one of my whalers is good. Though my gift seems stronger in some than others. The outsider's mark is a mystery in this way. Not something that I can control. Those who remain with me either gain the use of my extraordinary abilities or they don't. Those who don't, I just push toward the blade, the crossbow, or the study of poisons. Everyone among them served me in some way, and together we've spilled a sea of blood. But the dog was in here, it's not. Lurk is a quicker study than most, however, that stays aloof from the others. And no matter to me, it's no matter to me, as long as orders get carried out. So Lurk, you're going to be so tainted by the outsider. We got a log. Wait, we've got a journal on Delilah? How have we got a journal on her, but we didn't know anything about it? Come on. Delilah Copperspoon. Who is she and why is everyone afraid of her? Strange that a painter should have so much influence, or that she should have any connection to my life and what we've done, or what I've done. My fate is my own and it always has been. The problem is I don't know enough. There are still missing pieces. I can't imagine how or why Delilah is linked to the death of the Empress, but the outsider wouldn't bother saying it unless it would contain some grain of truth. Now it's driving me mad, like a puzzle I can't get out of my head, a riddle in pigment and blood. No doubt that black-eyed bastard takes delight in watching me twist into knots. He knows I can't abide a mystery. Billy has a little insight to offer. None of the usual vitriol when I bring up the name Delilah. Just a shrug. Just tell me how you want this handled. That's pretty odd behaviour for Lurk. If I find this Delilah and cut her throat, maybe I can dodge what's coming. The consequences the outsider spoke of. Or maybe ending her life will bring the entire city down on my head. When I face her, when I see the eyes of the Empress, can I go through with it, even if that's the only way to save my own skin? Somehow I suspect there's more to Delilah than portraits and sculptures. I'll find out more when I talk to Timshy's family. But we went in there not knowing anything about Delilah, questioning everybody. I didn't realise we knew it was Delilah Copperspoon from the get-go. I'll be right back, somebody's come in and I'm not sure who it is. Cool. But yeah, he knew about her. At least more than I believed he did. I'm sorry, Jasmine, I see you in my nightmares. Who is this? Oh, he was after Vera as well. Very good. Captain's log. 18 years on this wretched rock in this city of filth, and I've felt the blood of scholars, of noble paedophiles, guildsmen and unfaithful lovers, politicians who were just far too just for their own good, and of law enforcers who came too close to bringing the wrong man to justice. Why should an empress be any different? Why should I feel the entire weight of this dying city crushing down on my back? We've read this. But it wasn't here, it was in front of him last time. So Corvo, Lord Protector, is of Serikonos, just as I once was. I might have known that fact already, but it didn't matter until I recognised it in his face. It brought back distant memories of home and the optimistic young man I once was. So we did read that during the main game. We don't need to read it again, my friend. Will you all just stop sleeping on my stairs and shit? You think this is a hotel?